Lots of sleeping.
That's Curtis.
Oi, Curtis!
Hey, man, don't you know there's a fucking leash law around here?
Hey, you're hurting him.
Give me the dog.
Hurry the fuck up, princess! Let's go! Where you going?
So, we kick things off with Erica Bain, a New York radio host who runs a show talking about the city's daily chaos and charm. After work, she makes plans to go for a walk with her fiancé, David, who's a doctor. He picks her up at a museum run by her buddy Nicole, and they head out with David's dog, Curtis, for a nighttime stroll in Central Park. While they're chatting and enjoying the calm night, David brings up how his mom's been nudging them to tie the knot since they've been together for a while. In the middle of this romantic walk, they lose track of Curtis, who's wandered ahead. When they catch up, they find the dog held by three shady-looking guys in a tunnel. Things go south fast. The thugs start messing with them, demanding Erica's watch and engagement ring. One of them even starts recording the whole thing, laughing like it's a joke. David tries to protect Erica, but the guys beat them up badly. The next thing we see, cops find them unconscious and rush them to the hospital. At the hospital, Detective Sean Mercer and his partner Valley are there to check out a woman's body suspected to be a suicide case. They meet the woman's little daughter, Zoe, but she won't speak. A guy named Murrow shows up, saying he's Zoe's dad and demands to take her home. His aggressive behavior causes a scene, so Sean steps in and throws him out. Turns out Murrow is actually her stepdad. Later, as Sean is about to leave the hospital, he walks past a room and sees Erica. He recognizes her voice from the radio. Erica wakes up from a coma 3 weeks later, only to be hit with tragic news. David didn't survive the attack. David's mom, Carol, visits Erica to break the news, and Erica is devastated. Once she's well enough to leave the hospital, Erica finds herself feeling empty and haunted by memories of David. She tries to get back to normal life, but her trauma is showing. Just going outside fills her with fear, and she can't stop looking over her shoulder. She goes to the police station to report the attack, but no one seems to care. Tired of waiting around, she leaves and stops by a gun shop. She wants something to make her feel safe, but the legal process takes weeks. Frustrated and scared, she walks away. Soon after, a shady guy approaches her, offering to sell her an unregistered gun for $1,000. Erica takes the deal. She just wants to feel protected. Not long after, she stops at a convenience store and witnesses a man shooting his ex-wife, the cashier, over a custody argument. Erica hides, but her phone rings, revealing her position. The killer comes for her, but Erica pulls out her gun and shoots him dead. She grabs the security footage and flees the scene. Detective Sean and Valis show up to investigate the murder. They figure out the shooter was a newbie since only one bullet hit the mark. They start connecting the dots between this and previous shootings. Meanwhile, Erica keeps working at her radio show. She talks on air about how New York used to feel safe, but now feels like a city full of fear. That night on the subway, she sees two punks robbing a teenager. An elderly man and his grandson flee the train, scared to get involved. When the thieves turn on Erica, she doesn't hesitate. She pulls the trigger and kills them both. She calmly gets off the train and walks into a nearby bar to clean up like it's just another day. At the same time, Sean and his team start investigating the subway shooting. It's clear this wasn't a robbery. Nothing was stolen. The bullet casings match the ones from a store incident. Looks like they've got a vigilante on their hands. As Erica leaves the bar, she sees a crowd of reporters hounding Sean. Their eyes meet, and he instantly recognizes her as the woman who got attacked in Central Park. He tries to talk to her, but she brushes him off, pretending she wants to interview him for her show. Sean, who likes to stay private, declines, and Erica makes a quick exit. The next day at the station, Sean starts wondering if Erica had anything to do with the shootings. He sends his team to find more witnesses from both scenes. He even visits Erica's radio studio, making her nervous. She tries to dodge him again, but he brings up the interview she mentioned. Cornered, Erica agrees to record the interview. While they're talking, a news segment flashes across the TV. It's about Murrow, the same guy who showed up at the hospital. Turns out he's a big-shot businessman caught up in all kinds of shady stuff. Drugs, weapons, human trafficking, you name it. Sean reveals that Murrow's wife was planning to expose his crimes, but she was found dead before she could testify. Everyone knows Murrow did it, but they can't touch him because there's no hard proof. He then asks Erica how she managed to recover from the trauma she faced weeks ago. Erica didn't want to answer Sean's question, so she cleverly changed the topic. That move made Sean suspicious. He started thinking maybe Erica had something to do with the recent string of shootings in the city. But with no solid proof, he couldn't arrest her. Still wanting to keep the lines of communication open, he gave her his business card and told her to call him if she ever needed anything. One night, after wrapping up her late-night radio show, Erica decided to walk home through a quiet street. Out of nowhere, a car pulled up and the driver called out to her. At first, she ignored him, but then she spotted a young girl, Chloe, passed out in the back seat, clearly drunk and not in a good state. Feeling something was off, Erica got in the car to help her. It didn't take long for Erica to figure out that Chloe was actually a sex trafficking victim. The man behind the wheel wanted Erica to pretend she was Chloe's mom, and he even locked the doors so they couldn't escape. Without hesitation, Erica pulled a gun on him, demanded he give Chloe money, and unlock the doors. Once she got Chloe out and the girls started waking up, things escalated. The guy tried to run them over with his car, but Erica fired at him, causing the car to spiral out of control. It ended up hitting Chloe, then crashing. The driver died, and Chloe broke her leg, but thankfully, the cops showed up just in time to help. Erica slipped away quietly. News of Erica's actions spread quickly. Locals admired her bravery, calling her a hero for standing up to crime. Her story even made waves on her own radio show, with listeners saying crime seemed to be going down because people like her were no longer afraid to fight back. Unable to sleep one night, Erica wandered to a building she suspected belonged to someone named Murrow. She even called Sean during this late-night walk, asking what he'd do if he couldn't sleep. While they chatted, Murrow came out of the building and got into an elevator, which sparked Erica to follow him. Sean, realizing Erica wasn't home like he thought, grew uneasy. Meanwhile, Murrow got out of the elevator and headed to his car. That's when Erica confronted him, straight up asking how he'd murdered his wife. Murrow, thinking she was some nosy journalist trying to dig up dirt, attacked her with a metal bar. Erica, injured but determined, fought back and pushed him from the top level of the parking lot. The next day, the cops found his body and launched an investigation into what happened. Meanwhile, Erica's neighbor helped bandage her wounds. When Erica admitted she had just taken down a bad guy, the neighbor wasn't shocked, she was proud. Later on, Sean called Erica and asked to meet at a hospital. Erica showed up with her injured arm hidden under a jacket. Sean introduced her to Chloe, hoping to get a witness statement. Erica got nervous. She feared Chloe might reveal she was the shooter. But Chloe played along and claimed she didn't remember much, saving Erica from getting into trouble. Sean knew deep down Erica was involved, but without a solid witness or evidence, his hands were tied. Eventually, a breakthrough came when a witness from the train attack agreed to help. Based on the description, Sean figured out it was Erica who had done the shooting. Soon after, Sean went to Erica's place to return an engagement ring. It was the same ring the girlfriend of one of Erica's attackers had tried to sell at a pawn shop. While handing it over, Sean asked Erica to help ID the men who had attacked her and David. At the station, Erica saw one of the attackers read, but claimed none of them were responsible. After that, she took matters into her own hands. She tracked down the jewelry store where the ring was spotted and paid the shopkeeper to give up the name and number of the person who tried to sell it. That led her to a modest apartment where a woman named Shauna, one of the attacker's girlfriends, lived. Erica confronted Shauna, demanding to know where her boyfriend was. Shauna refused, clearly terrified. Erica left, but soon after, she received a package. It was a video of the attack that had killed her fiancé, David. Watching it crushed her, but it also fueled her mission. She sent the video to Sean with a goodbye message. Sean, realizing Erica was about to take justice into her own hands, scrambled to find out where the gang usually hung out. Meanwhile, Erica arrived at an old building and found 3 of the attackers hanging out. She didn't hesitate. She shot one of them, sending the other 2 running. She led a dog chase after them. One of the thugs threatened the dog, but before he could act, Erica showed up and shot him from behind. Then she chased the last guy, but he caught her off guard and hit her with a metal rod. Right then, Sean showed up. He pointed his gun, forcing the guy to back off. Erica raised her gun, ready to end it, but Sean urged her to stop, saying justice should be served by the law. She seemed to agree at first and handed over her weapon. But in a twist, Sean handed her his own gun and told her to do it properly, legally. Erica took the gun and shot the guy dead. To protect Erica, Sean came up with a plan. He told her to shoot him in the arm so he could pretend he got injured in a gang shootout, and the shooting was in self-defense. Erica did what he asked. The story ends with Erica walking through Central Park, the same place she lost David, finally at peace, but forever changed.